Hi, so I'm going to show you guys how to set up different distribution schedules. So in the Hive Recruiting, if you're recruiting with a team, you can distribute leads a few different ways and from a few different sources. It'll distribute, like if you have a direct connection with ZipRecruiter or Monster Jobs, it'll distribute this way. Or if you insert a CSV file, either way you do it, it'll distribute the leads. So the first thing you're going to want to do is we'll first have a team, and as long as there's more than one person on your team, you'll be able to distribute. But so go over here to team. Overview is going to show you your teammates. So there, I got two team members or three team members on this account. And so to set up the distribution, you're going to go to this distribute button under the team section in the admin view. So once you're there, you're going to see all these options. By default, it's on free for all. And basically what that means is any team member will be able to see any leads inside of the system. And so, yeah, it's what it says, a free for all. And then there's also round robin, assigned leads, which this is job assigned. I should probably change that to say job assigned, and then state assigned. And I'll go through each one. So like I said, free for all is everybody has access to all the leads. As soon as you click on round robin, it'll change that distribution. And so each individual account will only show leads from that individual or that have been assigned to that individual. And so if all you want to do is just evenly distribute it between, in this case, these three users, then you don't really need to do anything else. Anytime you upload leads, it is going to distribute those leads evenly between them. And so, for instance, if you have a file with, 4 leads in it, each person will have one, but then this top account will have 2. So, and then if you did another 4, then it would go 2, 2, 3, 3, and so on. I mean, I think everybody probably understands the idea of round robin. Then there is also, you can limit the leads for each user per day. And so if you want to put a daily lead limit on, you just select that box and you'll see a little drop down to the left. And over here, it's saying right now everybody's set to infinity. So they've received 0 of infinity leads today on this account. But if you only wanted this user to get 5 leads, then as soon as it'll distribute evenly between everybody, but as soon as this user gets 5 leads, it'll only be distributed between these two. Or for instance, if you set this one at 3, it would distribute evenly until this one got to 3 and then distribute to these until this one got to 5. And then all of the overflow leads would go to this account. And if you have everybody, with a lead limit, we'll say, then what happens with the leftover leads is they'll all go to the team leader's account, regardless of if they have a lead limit on. And so that's kind of how it works. And, it's just as simple as clicking that to turn it off and on. And then there's also job assigned leads, and you can do the same thing with lead limits on all 3 of these settings. And so, but anyway, I'm just going to turn it off right now. And so if you want to assign job postings, this only works, if you are posting jobs from the Hive to things like ZipRecruiter or something like that. So what will happen is you can click on it and it'll show you all the current jobs that you have posted. And then you just click on the ones that you want to go, all the applicants to go to this certain user. So I'm just going to click assign postings. And then, if you click back on it, you'll see that these are still highlighted. And if you want to unassign a posting, then you can just click on it again and then hit assign posting. All the postings that you've assigned will not show up in other users. And so, I'm just going to select a bunch here. And so, you'll notice that it's just going to be these 5 left when I get to the last user. And so here's the last 5 jobs. And then you're going to want to assign them, of course. And that's it. So anytime anybody applies for one of these jobs or for this particular job that you have posted, then only this user will get it. And that it's not a super common way, but it's definitely there if you want it. Another cool option is to do state assigned. Looks like I've actually already assigned states to these two. So basically what that means is you can click on assign states, slide through here, select whatever states you want job postings to go to that person for. And so no, regardless of the job posting, if somebody posts from like Arkansas, this person is going to get all the Arkansas posts, right? Um, but you'll notice that like these two people both have California. So what happens there is if you assign a state to two different people, so California and California, then it will automatically round robin between them. So the first applicant from California will go to this person, the second one will go to that, so on and so forth. And then, like I said, you can limit their leads to further do it. And just like with everything else, once these have been filled up, then the team leader, regardless of the states that they've been assigned, will receive the overflow states. But yeah, those are the main ways that you can distribute leads. And so one thing that you would maybe notice is as soon as you click free for all again, all leads are open to everybody. Not it won't keep the previously assigned ones just to those users. So another scenario that happens, most people use this round robin with a lead limit. I would say this is the most common way that it's used. And say, an individual user, they want to upload their own leads, but they don't want them distributed to the rest of the team. So like, say you have a sub account and they got their own leads from, I don't know, a couple of job postings that they did. So anytime that anybody's in the user view, so if you are signed up just as a user and this is your only view, then any leads that you insert via a CSV file will only be assigned to you. If you are an admin account and you want to upload leads that are only going to be yours, what you'll have to do is switch your current view and go to user. And anytime you're in the user view, any leads that you upload through a CSV file will only be assigned to you. Except for the one exception is a free-for-all. But yeah, that is pretty much covering most of the ways to assign jobs.